Children and sweets. Your child loves sweets, understanding to grow together. Welcome to our podcast channel. Today, we're diving into a familiar yet ever-relevant topic on the parenting journey: the relationship between children and sweets. Is your child's love of sweets something to worry about? How can we help them develop a healthy relationship with food, including those irresistibly sweet treats? Together, we'll uncover the science behind children's sweet tooth and debunk common myths, empowering parents to guide their children with confidence. Your child loves sweets, understanding to grow together. Before we get into the details, let's look at the key points we'll explore today. First, we'll unveil the secrets behind children's taste preferences and why they naturally gravitate toward sweetness. Next, we'll discuss how to support children in building a healthy and varied diet, not limited to sugary foods. Finally, we'll tackle some widespread misconceptions about children and sweets to help you feel more at ease on your parenting journey. Discovering the sweet secrets of children's taste buds. Many parents wonder, why is my child so obsessed with candies and sweet treats? Is it just a simple preference? Or is there a scientific reason behind it? Let's explore the fascinating science of children's taste perception. Our sense of taste comes from taste buds, clusters of sensory cells primarily located on the tongue. These detect 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami, the savory taste found in meat or broth. Interestingly, children, especially infants, have a significantly different taste perception than adults. Scientists believe that children are programmed to prefer sweetness from the womb, through breast milk or formula. A child's earliest source of nutrition carries a naturally sweet taste. This strong sensitivity to sweetness helps babies accept vital milk more easily. And sweetness also has a calming, pain-relieving effect on infants and young children. That's one reason why a touch of sweetness can often soothe a fussy baby. In addition to this preference for sweetness, children's taste buds serve a protective function. They are particularly sensitive to bitterness, a natural defense mechanism that helps them avoid potentially toxic substances. So while it may be frustrating when your child refuses vegetables, this aversion is actually a survival instinct. As children grow, their taste buds continue to evolve. Teenagers, while still generally fond of sweets, tend to consume less than when they were younger. Their sense of taste becomes more refined, and they become more open to trying new and unusual foods. Of course, we can't ignore the psychological aspect of eating. Children, like adults, are drawn to foods that look appealing. If a dish appears unappetizing, they're likely to assume it tastes bad. So presenting food in a colorful, fun, and attractive way can be a helpful strategy to encourage children to try new things. Growing up is more than just sweetness, supporting a healthy diet. Now that we understand why children naturally love sweets, we must also recognize that their development cannot rely solely on sugar-laden treats. How can we help children balance their tastes, explore the richness of different flavors, and build a healthy eating pattern? This is a common concern among parents. It's true that excessive sugar intake can negatively impact a child's health, from tooth decay and obesity to long-term health issues. While a child's preference for sweets is biologically driven, parents play a crucial role in guiding their dietary habits. This doesn't mean completely banning sweets, but rather teaching children how to enjoy them in moderation, while also appreciating a variety of other foods. Remember, a child preferring candy over vegetables doesn't mean they're stubborn or disobedient. It's simply part of their natural development. Instead of scolding or forcing, parents can patiently introduce new foods, experiment with different preparation methods, and make mealtime a fun and engaging experience. Children tend to eat what is available to them. Therefore, creating a healthy and diverse eating environment at home is essential. If you notice unusual behaviors related to your child's sense of taste or are concerned about their eating habits, don't hesitate to consult a pediatrician or nutritionist. These professionals can offer personalized advice to help your child return to a balanced and healthy routine. Debunking common myths about sweets. There are countless opinions and pieces of advice when it comes to giving sweets to children. So much so that many parents end up feeling confused or even guilty. Are we harming our children by letting them have sweets? Will they become addicted if we allow it? Let's bust some of these common myths to give parents peace of mind. Myth 1. Letting your child eat sweets means you don't care about their health. This is perhaps the biggest invisible pressure parents face. Comments like, "Don't give them candy. They'll get addicted," can make you feel guilty every time your child touches a sweet. But the truth is, your choice of what to feed your child doesn't define your worth as a parent. Kids love sweets simply because they taste good and bring pleasure. As we've learned, sweet flavors are familiar to children from birth through breast milk or formula. The goal isn't to eliminate sweets entirely, but to teach moderation and offer a variety of foods. Myth 2. Letting your child eat sweets makes you a bad parent. Some parents feel like they're doing something wrong by legalizing sweets at home. But consider this. The goal is to help your child develop a positive relationship with all types of food, including sweets. We want to make food emotionally neutral in the eyes of the child, so sweets aren't seen as forbidden treasures, but simply another food group. Allowing sweets without conditions is not the same as giving sweets recklessly. Unconditional permission means giving your child a chance to enjoy sweets without attaching them to punishment or reward. Like, eat all your dinner, and then you can have candy. Instead, when we allow sweets intentionally and in a structured way, it shows we care. We're helping our children learn how to self-regulate and make healthy choices, rather than constantly craving what's off limits. Myth 3. If you allow sweets, your child will overeat them. This is a common fear. But think of it this way, if you let your child decide their bedtime, they might stay up until they collapse from exhaustion. Kids need guidance to form healthy habits, and eating is no exception. Normalizing sweets doesn't mean giving children unrestricted access to them. It means incorporating sweets reasonably into meals or snacks. Showing children that sweets are a normal part of life, not something to be hidden or hoarded. This builds trust that you will provide a balanced variety of foods and helps your child learn to eat sweets without overindulgence. As parents, we decide what meals are served, but we should also consider our child's preferences. Trust that your child has the ability to self-regulate their sweet intake. Normalizing sweets is also about teaching them to enjoy treats safely and in moderation, finding balance between what you know is good for them and what they desire. Myth 4. Children should only eat the sweets parents approve of. This belief is common, but ask yourself, if your child is only allowed to eat a limited selection of sweets, might they become even more curious and eager to try the forbidden ones? Strict limitations can backfire, making restricted foods seem even more irresistible. If your child's food preferences make you uncomfortable, take a moment to reflect. Are these feelings rooted in your own fears or beliefs? A lack of trust in your child's ability to self-regulate can lead to unnecessary control, creating stress for both you and your child. We often see children's enthusiasm for food, especially sweets, as something negative or concerning. But in reality, eating should be an enjoyable experience. In today's diet-focused culture, the joy of food is sometimes seen as dangerous. Let's not forget, a child's earliest feeding experiences, like breastfeeding or bottle feeding, are closely linked to feelings of comfort, safety, and connection. When children feel that their hunger and fullness signals are respected, they feel secure. This sense of trust is vital for their overall development. So, if your child is excited about food, even sweets, there's no need to worry. It's completely normal, and your child isn't doing anything wrong. Food nourishes not only the body but also the soul. What matters most is that we guide our children in enjoying food in a healthy, balanced way. We hope today's episode has offered you fresh and helpful perspectives on the topic of children and sweets. Remember, helping your child build a healthy relationship with food is a long journey, one that requires patience, understanding, and love. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to seeing you in our next episode.